Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have some great news to share with everyone, and that is President Donald Trump and the United States striking a significant blow against a dirty, disgusting drug cartel, criminal organization, terrorist organization known as Tren de Aragua. You've probably heard about them in the news. They have many members inside the United States. They're one of the worst criminal organizations, FTOs, known as foreign terror organizations, on the face of the earth. And some of their people have now been caught outside the country in a daring operation to snag bad guys, put them in the net, bring them back to the U.S. to face justice for all the things they've done. We're going to get into exactly what happened. I'm going to show you footage of the raid. It's pretty cool. It's a cool reminder of when America decides we're going to reach out and touch somebody. There's nothing the bad guys can do about it. And while justice might not always come immediately, it does eventually come. But before we get into all of that and much more, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free, costs you guys absolutely nothing, and is a huge, huge, huge boost to the channel. Comment with your thoughts below. I'm trying to respond to as many comments as I can. Right above, hit the bell, all notifications turned on. That way you won't miss a single thing. And then right here on the bottom of the screen, Instagram, David_Hookstead, XD Hookstead. That's where you can find me. And I post a lot of fun stuff there as well. So please give me a follow there. Now let's get into it. President Donald Trump, upon returning to office, made it clear that he had every intention of dismantling and destroying the drug cartels and criminal organizations that have pumped poison into this country for years and years and years, unchecked, costing the lives of roughly 100,000 Americans a year. It has long been past due for these criminal scumbags, these two-legged animals, to face justice. And as I've said, whether that's handcuffs or a body bag, I don't particularly care. It's a problem that must be dealt with, and any way we can deal with it is perfectly fine with me. So for those of you who don't know, I'm going to throw this up on the screen. Tren de Aragua is a foreign South American-based criminal organization, terrorist organization, drug cartel that has been wreaking havoc. Some of the most violent people on the planet are members. The United States has been doing everything they can to battle them. That includes labeling them as terrorists, which is, I said before, when you label a group, when you designate them a terrorist, what you do is your tool chest, your toolbox gets bigger, gets deeper, allows you more options, and allows you to conduct kinetic strikes if deemed necessary to take them out or launch operations to capture leadership, capture members. So this is a July 17th. So 2 weeks ago, this was an announcement from the Justice Department, or sorry, from the State Department. This is not the video. This is not the operation. We're going to show that next, but this is just a little more background so you guys can understand what's going on. It says sanctioning key members of foreign terrorist organization Tren de Aragua. Tammy Bruce, department spokesperson. The United States is sanctioning the head and key members of Tren de Aragua, a foreign terrorist organization that originated in Venezuela and has launched a campaign of terror throughout our hemisphere. Hector Rutherford Guerrero Flores, a.k.a. Nino Guerrero, has a history of being involved in criminal activities for over 2 decades and currently is the detestable leader of TDA. Guerrero expanded TDA from a prison gang involved in extortion and bribery to an organization engaged in terrorism with growing influence throughout the Western Hemisphere. The Department of State, through the Transnational Organized Crime Rewards Program managed by the Bureau of International Narcotics and Law Enforcement, is offering a reward up to $5 million for information leading to the arrest and or conviction of Guerrero. Today's sanction actions are also target 5 additional key TDA leaders and affiliates, including one of TDA's co-founders and close Guerrero Lieutenant Johan Jose Romero. INL is also offering a reward of $4 million for information leading to the arrest and or conviction of Romero. These other TDA leaders are involved in atrocious crimes such as illicit drug trade, migrant smuggling, human trafficking, extortion, can't say that word, exploitation of women and children, and money laundering, among other activities. This action follows the recent designation of TDA as an FTO and specially designated global terrorist. The United States is committed to keeping the American people safe. by using all available means to eliminate TDA's threats and violent crime throughout the hemisphere. So if you're looking to make some quick money, you turn in the top dog, you get 5 million. You turn in as lieutenant, you get 4 million. You want to be a very rich person. You want to help the United States end these savage drug cartels, these unbelievably detestable humans. Get yourself a quick payday and help find these guys. Well, turns out that we already pulled off an operation to capture some of these people. I'm going to read this. I'll highlight it here on the side so you guys can see it. This comes from Northern Provisions, great Instagram account and foreign news. So look what I'm highlighting here. I'm going to scroll up. It says U.S. and Colombian authorities have announced the capture of 2 Venezuelan nationals affiliated with the violent transnational criminal group Tren de Aragua in a joint operation between the Colombian National Police and the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, which of course is the DEA. The suspects, identified as Luis Alejandro Enrique Trama, alias Alex, and Luis Fernando, last name not yet released, were apprehended in Medellin as part of an ongoing offensive targeting organized crime and extraditable fugitives. Both individuals are wanted in the United States on serious charges, including drug trafficking, arms smuggling, transnational organized crime. The operation, coordinated under U.S.-Colombian bilateral security protocols, marks another high-profile success in efforts to dismantle Tren de Aragua's international logistics and trafficking networks. The 2 suspects are now awaiting extradition proceedings, with U.S. authorities expected to formally file for transfer in the coming days. The government video shared on social media, shown here, shows the suspects being taken into custody without incident. So let's go ahead now. Let's watch the video of these pieces of garbage being taken down by U.S. DEA forces and our aligned Colombian friend.
Policía Nacional.
So right there you go. That's the video. They went down without incident. What do we like to say? Speed, surprise, violence of action. They got in there. They grabbed these 2 absolute wastes of human beings, terrible people who are inflicting damage and harm and pain and suffering on not just the American people, but other people. Now they will be brought to the United States, where they will face justice for their many crimes. And as we know, you end up in the U.S. justice system on serious charges like trafficking, arms smuggling, hurting other people. You are going to have the book thrown at you. Something tells me these guys aren't going to see the light of day or freedom possibly ever again. And let me send a direct message to all the other drug cartels out there. If you think you can hide, if you think you can run from the long arm of American law and the long arm of American justice, you can't. We will find you. We will hunt you down. We will arrest you, or we will kill you. But one way or another, we will find you. The days of allowing these pieces of, again, human waste. I don't want to swear because I know there are children who watch this show, but you can't outrun us. We hunted bin Laden into Pakistan. We hunted Zarqawi when he was in Iraq. We hunted the head of ISIS when he was in Syria. And if we can find those guys who have actual tradecraft capabilities to avoid detection, we will find you. We found El Chapo. We found many other drug kingpins. We took them out or put them in prison. Justice is coming for every single one of them. And I hope like hell, these guys, every night they go to bed, they wonder, is today the day American special operations are going to show up in the middle of the night and take care of business? Because that's what ultimately might need to happen. This is a big win for America. It's a big win for the Trump administration. It's a big win for everyone who wants to see these pieces of trash get taken out, which is exactly what deserves to happen. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this operation, this big blow to the pieces of garbage in Tren de Aragua. And then make sure to like and subscribe. Again, totally free, costs you guys absolutely nothing. hit that bell, all notifications checked on so you don't miss a thing. Right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. I'll see you all next time.